Going on, y'all boys. We back today with a reaction video to when IG crash outs go wrong. Yesterday, I made 3 videos. I reacted to Traptized Kai. One of the guys I know, his older songs, and then I did a reaction to Corey 2 times with my cousins. Make sure y'all boys don't fuck with that. But yeah, we got when IG crash outs go wrong. So we got the eats, a little chicken and rice. Make sure you keep your bed with you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get into this shit.
Life is all fun and games until it ruins your life.
Cuz, which one you rap? All these 5 laws on me. Got 5 laws following me. You know what I'm saying? Heads, I'm smashing. Ain't no case I can't beat, man.
You ain't never seen folks. Y'all keep on weeping. Y'all cry.
Some went too far and lost it all. Others didn't make it out at all. From high-speed chases gone horribly wrong to pulling up on ops and getting embarrassed. Here's when IG crash outs go horribly wrong.
Free the gun! Free the gun! 10 cops chasing me on my granny. On my granny. There's 10 cops chasing me on my granny.
And this one crash out thought it was a good idea to take 10 cops on a high-speed chase while being on live.
You an idiot, my nigga. Pull over. And at that point, just keeping it hot, bro. Don't take no 10 cops on no speed, because at that point, they trying to kill you.
But he quickly realized that wasn't a good plan since the cops put out spike strips and made him catch a flat. That's when he starts letting everyone watching the live know that it's over.
It's over. It's over, bro.
But to make things even worse, it seems that the dude didn't know much about the area he was in while running from the cops, since he runs into a dead end while on the chase and instantly gets busted by the cops.
They say keep bipping. Man, bip. That, bro. I'm at a dead end, bro. It's over.
And it's one thing to get busted by cops and another to get busted at by your ops for trying to pull up on them. Because in this next clip, this goon from Chicago pulled up on his ops, ready to crash out and do something to them.
I want to do all that talking.
But the script quickly flipped on him, and he had to run for his life after they did this. And it's best that in some situations, you leave it off social media. And that's what the man in this next clip should have done. One day, the dad from Arizona went live on Facebook, going off on a child services worker who approached his daughter at her school to get information about her living conditions, since she was allegedly living in bad conditions with her dad and going through things with him.
You right, I'm mad. You right, I'm mad. How much more information you need? Somebody that didn't work at the school took a 9-year-old girl into a room and there ain't no video or audio recording. What more information you need? You don't know right from wrong?
But things only got worse because one day, the dad booked an appointment to have a meeting with child services to go deeper into the situation. He was on Facebook Live the whole time because he wanted to expose the Department of Child Safety.
Are offering services that might be able to help.
The meetings seemed to be going well from the guy's Facebook Live, but things took a wild turn after the 2 guys finished the meeting because he fist bumps the caseworker, and while the caseworker is walking away, the dad goes all out and crashes out on the caseworker due to him having a meeting with his child without his permission. Then he films himself choking the worker out and tries to kill him, since he wants to smoke him for what he did. He even noticed that the worker was still breathing, so he went back for more since he said he didn't make his point.
You was a mother dead man. You was a dead man.
But things didn't go well for the dad, since other people in the building called the police on the dude due to what he did. He tried running away, but ended up getting caught 3 hours later and was hit with multiple charges, such as attempted
to commit first-degree murder, dangerous, a Class 2 felony, 1 count of aggravated assault, a Class 4 felony, 1 count of unlawful flight from law enforcement vehicle, so it was basically fleeing, a Class 5 felony, and 4 counts of disorderly conduct, or 1 class misdemeanor. Johnson is currently being held in custody on a $500,000 cash bond. Let's do some research right quick, because I know he done got about 1,000 years, right? Unless he paid a fine, but from what I know, this nigga not living too well. How many years is attempted first-degree murder? Oh! Yo! Okay. 1 count of attempt to commit first. Okay. Second degree. Alright. It's punishable by life in prison. So you got life. We not even. That's all I need to know. Well, keep your hands off people, man. Doesn't now you finna get life in jail. And that's a caseworker, bro. He worked for the state. Like, you done for him, my nigga. Get back to the video, bro.
First-degree murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault, and unlawful flight from police. Now, this next dude tried crashing out and carjacking someone while on live, but ended up getting popped at for messing with the wrong person. Because the guy is on live chasing someone trying to get their car. The people end up wrecking due to them being scared. So once they wrecked and noticed the dude was still on them, they hopped out of the car and did this next to get him away from them in their vehicle.
Look, they all still in there. Never that. Did I get hit?
And when out here trying to carjack, you might want to be more prepared, especially if you're filming it live for the whole world to see. And the same can be said if you're out here trapping. This dude from Alabama named NHO Jimmy was on Facebook Live while in the trap house, trying to show off to everyone the trap lifestyle, since he thought it would be a good idea to make him look cool.
Quick Kodak on that one.
Purple, baby. Yeah. Everything purple, baby. Everything purple, baby, man.
Jimmy was promoting the packs he had in the trap, so the people watching the live would come shop with him. But while doing that, you can hear the police knocking on the door, and things go horribly wrong for Jimmy while trying to flex on IG Live.
I'm rocking purple.
See your hands. Move. Show me your stay right there. Stand up. Turn around. Stand up, mother. Stand up. Stand up and put your hands on your head. Turn away from me. Back up. Back up. Keep coming. Keep coming, mother. Stand up. Anyway, we got somebody live. Walk that way. Put your hands above your head. Ma'am. Stand up.
But Jimmy ain't the only one who got raided while crashing out on live. The dude named Breon Hollings was on live showing off the money he had just got paid for doing a hit, because on the live, he lets everyone know they already know the story and they need to get them some money.
I'm on my white boy. Man, I already know, man. What's up, man? We getting money over here, man. We got so much called money. We getting money over here, man. Y'all already know the story, man. Free the guys, man. R.P. the bro, man. Hey, that one time I fucking cut up on my I already know the story, man.
Finished.
That's all.
Thank you. Get out, Suki.
Get you some money now, you gonna fail to be broke out here, man. You hear me?
Breon ain't think that the police know about the situation, and in the middle of crashing out and snitching on himself, his house ends up getting busted by the police.
Man, don't stop, man. Don't stop, man. It's the person who went.
Documents 5215 Amazon Avenue, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We have a search warrant up to the front door. Documents 5215 Amazon Avenue.
I'm short room, y'all keep pushing. Go ahead. What? Hey, what? Good?
The live went viral and ended up making the news, and his was involved in a murder 2 months earlier before the live, so everyone really did know the story.
My nigga. You notice how every nigga that done committed a crime, they always look deranged, like don't like. Huh. Something really be wrong with these niggas, man. And why you even, bruh, if you know what I'm finna say, why you even, you see what I'm saying? Why you even doing that? That shouldn't even be your move.
About the hit he did, including the police.
22-year-old Breon Hollings was arrested when Jacksonville Sheriff's officers raided his home as he was showing off his money live on the internet. Well, today we learned Hollings may be linked to a murder. 25-year-old Summer Wilbanks says Hollings was involved in her boyfriend's murder 2 months earlier in the Biltmore neighborhood of Northwest Jacksonville. She was arrested last week in Tennessee, charged with third-degree murder in Eric White's killing.
The drug deal and shooting happened here at the end of Amazon Avenue. Interestingly enough, it's just 3 blocks from Hollings' home.
In this next clip, a clout-chasing rapper from Chicago known as PGF Muda was walking through his op's hood, ready to crash out, since he knew it'd be a quick way for him to gain some clout. He even called out his op live on Instagram.
This they park don't ever get past on last, girl. Oh, little man, this they park.
The op's not tough enough, man. You can go on these parks.
He lets everyone on the live know that he's on his op's block. They're never outside like they claim to be.
They not out here, gang. This they park, folks.
The main store where they post we up the most.
Hey, come on, meet you.
Oh, we finna walk this whole block. Let them out of the crib. We gonna blow their ass for them graves. It's just like that.
Bruh. That's like the stupidest shit I'd have never seen. Why are you going on live? I ain't in the streets, don't get me wrong, but seeing all this shit nowadays, bro, you get a hit of what it's like. Why are you live? Anybody can access your live, my nigga. You just showed you was at the school. All they gotta do is come to the school. It ain't clicking, bro. You an idiot, my nigga. And whatever happened to you, I feel like you want to be in the street. Dude, there you go, my nigga. That's the streets. Death or jail. It literally, that's it, bro.
Not too long after walking down the block, he thinks he sees somebody, but says it isn't anybody. It turns out it is, and this happens next.
I got blew down on Mile and Games. What's wrong with you? Nah, that ain't nobody. I was on. What are you at? What are you at? What are you at? What are you at? Where you at? Where you going? Where's you going?
Muda didn't know where the bullets were coming from, so one of his ops trolled him for looking crazy.
What are you at? What are you at? What are you at? What are you at? Open your eyes.
Hey, it don't make it no better, cuz the nigga in the front, I ain't gonna say his name, y'all. He saw folks, and his turned around, and his ain't do nothing. He saw folks. Really be.
And it's one thing to get embarrassed while trying to crash out on one of your ops, and another to get embarrassed while messing with a random civilian.
We're gonna cut the video right there. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even feel like I did 10 minutes of this shit, man. All I gotta say is, bro, if the streets ain't your life, like you ain't grow up completely like, you know, just born into the streets, bro, don't go into the streets. These niggas be, you know, trying to force themselves in the streets. Jumping in gangs and shit. Like, bro, that's not your pop, bro. And I ain't saying if you want, you know what I'm saying, because I know some niggas be on some like, I knew you in school, you want, some niggas, you knew them in school, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna come to school with like, no, you know what I'm saying. But if you weren't born into the streets, bro, don't go. Don't go in the streets, bro. I am just keep it so hot with you, bro. When IG crash outs go wrong, bro. They ain't even know, these won't even know crash out shit, besides the nigga chasing somebody with a car. But they ended up blowing at him, so that really, you know what I'm saying, they calmed all that crash out shit down. But make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm finna say. Stick to what you know, never trust no hoe. If a nigga try you, make sure you blow.